subscribe and hit the bell icon and never miss another video.
Hey everyone, welcome to Malini's Girl Tribe first ever virtual cocktail. Are you guys excited?
Yes, big time.
I'm super excited that we got to do this, and Rahul Khanna is being super sweet to let us have cocktails with him, something that you wouldn't actually get to do if there wasn't a lockdown, so I guess silver lining to that. So when he joins, he has a little surprise for everyone, and then we'll get through everyone's questions.
Hello.
Hi!
Hello.
Hello!
How are you?
Rahul?
Well, I feel a bit underdressed.
You said dress code is lockdown lux.
Oh, okay. Hang on.
Oh my. Yeah, I was like suddenly, oh my God.
Set up for a dramatic moment.
Hang on.
That was cool.
Rahul, thank you so much for doing this.
We had a pocket
Girl
square.
Tribe. Very
You're
good.
welcome.
And in a lockdown, everyone's kind of fried and isolated, but we never get to do something like this. So major silver lining to the lockdown. We would never have virtual cocktails. So
I know.
cheers to that.
Cheers.
Cheers, everyone.
Cheers. Cheers.
Just have water at the moment.
All right. So how is the lockdown treating you, Rahul?
Everyone keeps asking me this, and I am a classic introvert, so like textbook introvert. So I feel like I've been training for this all my life. I'm thriving in it. I love it. I find it very, very calm and zen. I have a little routine going.
Very nice. So you're actually enjoying it, which is like we should all
I am.
leaf out of your book for this. So tell us why
Yeah.
you decided to do a virtual happy hour for the Girl Tribe.
Oh, you asked me to. And I couldn't think of a better way to spend an evening.
Amazing. So
I haven't seen so many women dressed up in, it feels like years.
actually
Everyone looks so glamorous.
Yeah, we don't normally get to do this. I think it's like you were saying,
Yeah.
not be in pajamas for a change. So all the girls in the tribe have a question for you. So normally when I do interviews,
Fantastic.
I do all the talking, but for a change,
Okay.
the Girl Tribe is going to ask you questions. I'm going to start with you, Manjari.
Hi, Rahul. I am Manjari, and I'm from Delhi. And I would like to ask you, would you rather be eternally young and handsome, or would you rather eternally be in love?
I don't think I necessarily want to be young and handsome. I think that's a bit superficial, but I don't particularly want to be in love either. So I think I would choose the former.
Okay.
Maybe healthy for eternity.
Okay. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Manjari is from Delhi and she's a fantastic makeup artist. So as you can see, she's done
It looks like it,
That's
yeah.
Thank you.
She looks like she's off to the Golden Globes or something.
Well, the theme was cocktail lux, so I had to live up to it.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, so next,
And it was you, so.
of course. Everyone has to dress up for Rahul, of course. So we have Khyati next.
Hello.
Kathy, hi.
How are you?
I'm good. Kathy's my neighbor.
Yes, we are neighbors. So,
Sort of.
my question to you is: so I usually feel that if our lives have a theme song, it would be so interesting. So, what theme song would your life have?
Well, I mean, I would like it to be like a soundtrack of a film with different pieces of music for different events. But if, like an opening theme song, I don't know if anyone's watched the show Fawlty Towers.
Yes.
It's one of my all-time favorite shows. I watch it at least once a year. I watch the whole thing from start to finish. And I think that opening piece of music is fantastic. It's a sort of classical, it's a bit quirky.
Okay, next we have Tanya.
Hi, nice
Hi.
to see you. I'm so glad to
Nice to see you. Me too.
So my question to you is, what's your guilty pleasure? We always we have an insight into your lives through your Instagram, but we only see this aesthetic and very classy style. But I want to know what's your guilty pleasure, what you like to do otherwise.
Well, I deal in horse tranquilizers on the side. I have a whole black market set up for horse tranquilizers.
I got that.
I have no, I don't know, does chocolate count as a guilty pleasure?
Yes, it does.
So I do eat quite a bit of chocolate, but I don't eat so much sugar, so it's very dark chocolate. And I spend far too much time on my phone or all my devices, really. And I spend a lot of time doing like nothing, which is why the lockdown is suiting me so much, because my guilty pleasure is just like sitting around and doing nothing, just being.
Very nice. You're definitely enjoying the lockdown best of all of us. Prerna, you're next.
Hi, Rahul.
Hi. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
I'm fine.
So my question is that we've seen you dressed all the time. Do you enjoy wearing men's jewelry? And I've also seen you with your pets a lot of times. So would you like to dress your pet to some, or would you like to treat them to some bespoke jewelry for themselves?
I don't. Your first question is I don't like men's jewelry that much for me, because I'm not even a watch. I was actually going to wear a watch today, but I forgot. I just find it fussy, and the first thing I do when I get on a plane is I take off my watch and I put it on the side. First thing I get home, I take off my watch. I can't imagine wearing rings. It just makes me feel like taking them off. But there are many men who wear jewelry very well, and I wish I was one of them. And I do have some nice pieces of men's jewelry, which I've actually recently been thinking I should actually try them out and see if I can wear them, like a nice bracelet. I like things like cufflinks and tie pins, but I don't like things on myself. Like a chain, I would feel like I was being strangled. So no. And also, I don't have any pets of my own, believe it or not, because I'm all over the place. So and that's one of my biggest regrets. So I have friends and family who have dogs, and dogs mainly, that I have arrangements with, that I borrow dogs. So whenever I'm, say, in a particular city or I'm in Bombay, I have friends and family whose dogs I borrow, and they're more than happy. They're like, yes, please take our dogs, take them for walks and hikes, and just have them over to the house so they can hang out. So I borrow dogs a lot. I've never put dogs in any kind of jewelry or costumes. I don't think they take very well to it. Maybe a nice collar.
Or maybe a custom-made name tag for themselves?
Yeah, those name tags are cool. I like that.
So Prerna clearly works with jewelry, as you can.
Oh, so there you go. If you start a good pet jewelry line, that would be
I have. And
you have? Oh, fantastic.
And I also have twinning with pet jewelry, so you can see these little paw charms.
Oh, very cool. Well, all the best for that.
Thank you.
Awesome. Gauri, what's your question?
Hi, Rahul. So nice to virtually meet you. How are you?
Sorry?
It's so nice to meet you virtually. How are you?
You too. I like the way I'm leaning into the computer when I have my headphones on, so it doesn't make any difference if I get.
Okay, so I'd like to ask you, what's the one place you'd like to visit after the lockdown ends?
I think my friends' homes, because I haven't seen them for so long in their homes. I haven't seen them physically in so long. I see them on FaceTime and on Zoom. But I miss our dinner parties. I miss, sitting around with a glass of wine. So yeah, I think so. One of my friends' homes for a dinner, and 100% sure somewhere I can go to get a haircut. At this point, I don't even care where. I'll go to a pet grooming salon if that's the only thing that's open.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
We have Shweta next.
Hi, Shweta. Hi.
I'm so nervous.
Me too. And you've got a teddy bear stalking you from the back.
That belongs to my daughter. She's 6.
Oh, she's 6?
Yeah.
Okay. How is she enjoying the lockdown?
Oh, she's loving it. I just got a baby boy recently. He's 4 months. So, they really enjoy being with each other right now.
And they have your undivided attention. There's nowhere else to go.
Okay, so how are you doing?
I'm doing fantastic. I'm a bit anxious for this all to end. I think a part of me will be sad when we have to go back to a hyper-social world.
Yeah, I think we got too used to this way of living.
Yeah.
Like, this is something what I want to know since quite some time. I mean, I'm sure everyone wants to know. The whole nation wants to know this.
The whole nation?
Yeah.
Not the whole world, just the whole nation.
The whole nation for now, yes.
Okay.
Why are you so cute?
Well, I've actually never given out the secret, but like once a day I take like a little rabbit with a tail and then I rub it all over my face, and then I take a little kitten and I rub it over this side of the face, and then I take a puppy and I rub it on my neck. I think that's the cuteness regimen that we all have to follow.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Right, Sarah, what's your question?
Hi, Rahul.
Hi.
I hope you're doing well.
I am. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good.
You look very glamorous.
Oh, thank you. So do you. So my question is, what's your go-to cocktail?
So I'm not that much of a cocktail chap. I'll prefer a nice whiskey or a glass of wine. I like a martini every once in a while. But I was telling Malini as well, a friend of mine who's also locked out somewhere else in the world, he had posted something on his story that he and his wife one day made these old fashions, which is a drink I've been very curious about, because they used to drink them in the 50s. It was a very classic gentleman's drink, but it has a lot of sugar in it. So I've always avoided it. But then I found this recipe where you can use stevia. So I tried it out the other day, and I can show you how to make it if you'd like to join me.
We'd love that.
Yeah.
In my bar.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
Here we go. So it's quite simple. I actually put on long pants for the first time in many weeks, for your honor.
Oh, right.
So the basis of this is something called Angostura Aromatic bitters. Now, this is one of those things you'll see in your parents' bar that you never know what it's for, and I finally figured out what it's for. It's like an aromatic herbal kind of essence. So you have to put some, like I do, like 3 splashes in a glass, like that much.
Okay.
Then I put in some stevia, because I don't do sugar, but the classic recipe is sugar. So it's just like a bit of stevia. I don't even like it too sweet, so it's very little. And we need some ice. I forgot my ice tongs. So we're just using a spoon. And then you have to mix it around so the stevia or the sugar melts. And you add a bit of water at this point so that it all melts and comes together.
Nice.
So lovely water all mixed up. And then you top it with your favorite whiskey. So just like a nice generous thing of whiskey. I like 100 pipers, but you can use whatever you want. And then mix it all up. And the best part is some orange juice with a knife. So what you do is you just scrape it off with like a vegetable peeler, and you squeeze it so that all the oils kind of get along the rim and in the glass. Pop it in, and then you just drink it.
Wow.
Wow, that's amazing.
Sounds amazing.
It is, yeah. It's actually very delicious. It's very festive tasting, and it's refreshing. And I feel like I'm in Mad Men.
Hey, your whole vibe is very Mad Men, and that's very.
Is it?
Yeah.
Well, it's a shame the show's over and they can't cast me anymore.
I think you need to now do a reboot for it. Okay, next we have Kushi.
Hi, Kushi.
Kushi, you're mute.
Yes, sorry. Hi, Rahul.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good.
Okay, so my question is that what is your comfort food and your drink? Your comfort drink and your comfort food.
I would say definitely something Indian. It would be probably like khichdi, probably. I've been dabbling with that myself. I found some recipes. I got some family members to send me recipes. So I think and dahi, like nice homemade dahi, and drink just like a big mug of coffee.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah. What's yours?
Oh, mine. Mine is my mother makes Gujarati food. It's Gujarati curry and rice.
Best.
And I just love it. And my comfort drink is chai, hands down.
Yep. Yeah. Nice. It always goes down to the basics when you have to choose like one comfort.
Always.
Yeah.
All right. Next we have Alicia.
Hi.
Hi, Alicia.
Nice to see you.
Oh, there you go. Nice to see you. Oh, she's got all the festive lights and all in the background.
Oh, my lights just make me happy.
Excellent.
You need to find little things to keep you going.
I agree.
So, I have a question about Goa because I've seen you travel the world a lot, but a lot of your Instagram is pictures of Goa.
Yes.
I'm from there. Fun fact.
Oh, fantastic. Are you there right now?
No, I'm not there right now.
Okay.
I'm in Bombay in a flat.
Okay.
So I wanted to know if there was something in Goan food and something in Goa that you think is a must.
Goan food again is fantastic. So there's no one. Everything is delicious. I really like the Goan rice, the unpolished rice that you.
Yeah.
So I don't know what it's called. Love it. I love that. And for some reason, it doesn't taste the same anywhere else. Like if you bring some back to Bombay and try and cook it, it just doesn't taste the same. So I think you just have to eat it there.
It's the water.
Could be. And of course, a nice Goa curry would be fantastic. And the thing to do I don't like doing a lot of stuff. Once I'm somewhere, I just like to be there. So swimming, like I do a lot of swimming. So anything, like put me in the sea and I can just be there for hours.
We also like to see you in your slow motion runs on the sea.
Yeah.
Running on the beach. Yeah, find some dogs and run. Like every beach I go to in Goa, the only people I end up making friends with are the stray dogs. They all know me by the end of it.
You put up a picture not recently but a while ago of these little puppies. A whole
in Goa,
litter.
Right?
Did you manage to get people to adopt them? Oh,
totally.
wow.
They were born on my friend's property, and they were not confident that they could look after that many. So they've all been adopted into, strangely enough, local homes.
That's amazing.
Like local homes in the area, everyone took them. Yeah.
That is amazing.
Yeah.
Awesome. We have Karishma next.
Hi, Rahul.
Hi, Karishma.
Hi. So I just wanted to ask you your favorite go-to feel-good movie.
So many. A Fish Called Wanda. Have you seen A Fish Called Wanda?
Yeah.
I haven't actually seen it. I think I will now.
Oh, you should.
Yeah.
It's one of the best comedies ever made. It's like a heist comedy, but it's got the most incredible cast.
Thank you.
So yeah, what's yours?
Any Disney movie, actually.
Oh, okay. Oh, Jungle Book would be one from the original one. The original Jungle Book.
Love it.
Yeah.
And we have Harjeet, who actually was meant to fly out, but now is trapped in Bombay for a while. So I'm so glad you could join us, Harjeet.
I'm so
Hi,
glad to be
Harjeet.
here for this. Hi.
Hi.
So maybe because of the predicament I'm in, my question is, if you had an extra day before the lockdown, what would you have done, or where would you have gone?
I would have, it sounds very superficial and I said it before, but I would have gone to my hairstylist and said, just give me a really short cut that's going to last, because it's driving me insane. Like, Like, I mean, I've really tried to put it together for this, but otherwise I'm kind of looking like Rajnikant in the 90s. Every morning when I wake up, I'm startled when I walk by a window, by a mirror, sorry.
But I think you've done a great job today.
Yeah,
it looks amazing.
A lot of effort has gone into it just to make it look somewhat presentable for this. But I texted my hairstylist and I said, "Can you send me a YouTube tutorial or something, like how I can just even just a little trim so that I don't go insane?" And she refused to. She said it never ends well. I'm not going to do it. A lot of my clients are sending me pictures of their haircuts that have gone horribly wrong that they've done themselves and asking me to fix it long distance. So she has not allowed me to touch it myself.
You're probably going to thank her for that later, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
We'd like
if I
to.
land here.
We'd like to with messy hair as well. It's okay.
Okay, thank you.
All right, next we have Shrishti.
Hi, Rahul.
Hi.
How are you?
I can't see you. Oh, there you are. Hi.
How are you?
Very good. How are you?
I'm doing well. And because you were talking about boring dogs, I've got an English bulldog, so you can come in anytime, take him.
Let's see him. Is he around?
He's in the other room. 1 sec.
Okay, then don't worry. Oh, okay.
1 sec. I'll see if he's awake.
See if he's available.
From his
you may want to just see this. That's Mr. Shazam for you.
Oh my God, look at him. Hello.
Oh my God, that is so adorable.
He's just living his best life in lockdown. Look at
Exactly. So basically, my question to you is, what is that one thing that makes you pump up in the morning and that you know that this day belongs to you?
Breakfast. I'm a bit of a breakfast. I'm obsessed with breakfast. So the night before, I've already planned what the next day's breakfast is going to be. So I think when I wake up, I'm like, okay, I'm so excited because I've planned this and I know what it's going to be. And so I think a lot of it is breakfast. Yeah. And then all the other stuff, saving the world, being a better person. All that.
Of course. You can definitely save my world.
Nice line, Shrishti. Well done.
Yeah.
All right. Nishita, you want to go next?
Hi. How are you?
Hi. Good.
Okay, so my question to you is, how are you coping up with the lockdown?
Listen, as I said, I really am. I'm not minding it at all. As I said, a part of me is going to be a bit sad when it ends and we have to go back to a frantic social world.
Yeah.
But I love, I was concerned that I wouldn't be able to go to the gym, but now we have classes on Zoom. I'm using stuff like, an empty detergent bottle when I don't have a dumbbell, or I'm using a ladder when I don't have something to step up on.
Are you working out every day?
Sorry?
Are you working out every day?
No, I'm doing about 3 times a week.
That's
And so I'm reading. Finally, I was in a bit of a reading slump. So I've started reading again, which is great. And watching movies and TV shows that I've been meaning to watch for a while. And I feel like I've been more social almost in lockdown, because every night or every couple of nights I have a Zoom call or a FaceTime call with friends. Or I've been having meetings on Zoom. So that's interesting as well.
okay.
So it's nice, yeah.
Awesome. Rahul, thank you so much for doing this with us. It's just absolutely
my pleasure.
I have a question for you. What's next? You're always doing so many different things, so much variety. I loved watching you in The Americans. I really need to see another show that we can binge. So anything you can tell us that's coming up?
Well, I don't have an acting project coming up, but I'm working on something else. Which I've been doing on, doing meetings for and all. I'll tell you about it soon, but it's not in the acting space. It's slightly different, but it's still fun and creative. So it'll hopefully watch the space. I know everyone says that, but I can't say anything.
Don't worry. And finally, do you have a message for all the girls in the Girl Tribe? They're going to be watching this later. I'm sure super jealous, but I'm sure they'd love to hear a message from you.
Yes, hello everyone in the Girl Tribe. Sorry you couldn't make it for this, but I hope everyone's fine and staying safe and obeying all the rules we have. And also, if I think we're also lucky to have a roof over our heads and food, and even like little bits of alcohol, even though I don't have a full bar or anything right now. But let's all do something to help. If you can contribute monetarily, there are so many organizations doing great work for humans and animals. If you Welfare Stray Dogs is feeding stray dogs. Animals Matter to Me is feeding stray dogs. Precious Paws Foundation in Bangalore is doing such great work. Child Relief and You Cry. Child Rights and You is doing fantastic work. And also, if you don't want to contribute, or you can't at this point because it's tough for a lot of people, like put out a bowl of water for a stray, feed some a homeless person near your house. Anything is possible. An uncle of mine is putting out a bowl of water for all the birds on his terrace. Wow. Anything that can help someone else.
Yeah. I just did a fundraising with Vikram Fadnis and Keto for the stray dogs.
Oh, he's doing some great stuff.
Yeah,
they're doing such great stuff because the poor strays are, suffering because no one's around to feed them.
Yeah, that's true.
So thank you so much, Rahul. I'm going to have everyone do it here so I can take a picture for posterity.
Okay.
All right.
Yes.
Yeah. Cheers, everyone. Awesome. Rahul, thank you so much for hosting.
My pleasure. Thanks for coming. Come back anytime. Drink for free.
And I love the cocktail recipe. We're definitely going to try it once I can restock my book. That's definitely going to happen.
Yeah, show me.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, ladies.
Thank you so much.
Bye.
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 Bye, everybody.
Bye.